Okay, good morning and happy Wednesday. I just want to give a quick shout out to Meg and Marissa because both of them just joined our team. Marissa just last night and Meg just a week ago. Has it been a week? A week, right? If you guys didn't catch it, I actually did a little interview with Meg on Instagram. I did a live video, although it didn't save as a live video, which was very weird, but it's in my IGTV under the testimonial series, and her story is just so powerful and her what she's experienced in a week. So I'm really excited for that to get out there. Feel free to share it and check it out yourself. And Marissa and I have actually been talking for a while, and we were waiting for this moment where she could re-sign up. Marissa, Felisa, I don't know if you can see us, but Felisa actually was in a similar circumstance too, where she was a coach before and then canceled and joined our team. So, and she's just like kicking ass. You are doing amazing, and Felicia's brought so much light and encouragement, and I love her perspective because she's a personal trainer. So we've got just an awesome crew. Nikki, welcome.
Hi.
Hi. So I wanted to just welcome you guys. I'm so happy that you're here. This morning's team call is gonna be a little bit shorter. Usually they're about an hour, but I know it's Thanksgiving week. So I wanted to keep this short, do some shout outs really quick, and kind of update you guys on where we're at in our team goal of hitting elite this month, and share with you just some mental judo that's been working really well for me, because I know that this time in the year it can be really challenging. So for those of you who are new, this probably will mean absolutely nothing, but we are 5 points away. I'm a very competitive person, and so I love like these games that we can play and like how we can compete together as a team. And we are 5 points away from what is called elite, which the top, I did the math this morning, it's 0.04% of teams are able to do that, which is freaking amazing. So we are only 5 points away. You have to get 105 elite points throughout the year, and it is not something I can do. I have a role that I have to do things myself, but it's only something we can do as a team. And how I like to explain it or make it make sense is kind of like the World Series or the championships, where a team has to come together and everyone has to play their role in order to make that happen. And so these 5 points that we need this month, in the next, what do we have left in the month? 5 days. 5 days. Ain't no thing. Is if you are a brand new coach and you get your first person signed up. That could be your best friend, a spouse, your mom, your sister. Hold on, baby just woke up. Oh, God, your sister. Oh, goodness. If you get your first person signed up with a challenge pack, which we all know is the biggest sale of the year, No Excuse November, $140 for the base challenge pack, that will get us as a team 1 point. If you are a coach that signed up that is new and you sign up either this year or in 2019, and you hit what's called Success Club, if you haven't learned what that is yet, it's just getting 3 people started with a challenge pack. That will get us an additional 2 points. So you can see how close we are. I just ran the leaderboard this morning and updated it. Where are we? Oh, I wonder if it didn't update. Did I not save it? That's possible. I could have added it and not, yep. Okay, well, I'll be adding that after this call. I totally added the graphic and then I never saved it, so I didn't update. But we have Donnell is at Success Club, so she gave us 2 points. I know Felisa, you're 1 person away. Where are we at? I talked to Jamie last night, and she's been working on working with her husband to grow his account, but she is switching gears to hit Success Club. I know Meg has a friend that is wanting to get started here. So we are so close, you guys. Like, I feel it in my bones, and I'm so excited about that. I talked to my corporate mentor last night and about our team, and she was asking me all sorts of questions about us and what we've been doing. And she basically said, if you hit elite this month, there's some really cool opportunities for the end of the year. And I don't know all that looks like. So I'm like, well, let's just freaking do it. Let's just lock it in. So whatever I can do to help you guys, wherever you're struggling, please let me know. But this is what I wanted to share with you, is kind of like from my experience, what I'm doing that's really working for me. I'm at SC14 this morning, and I just sent out another share cart, and I have another person that's interested, as well as probably 15 people that I'm going to follow up with that could get on board. So that is kind of what I wanted to share with you, like how, for me, how am I getting the attention? How am I having people reach out to me? How is this working for me? Because in, where did my notes go? This month, and I will say, with the shipping delays, those of you who have been around, with the shipping complications that Beachbody has had because of COVID and because of warehouse issues, that's been like the worst nightmare. Talk about nightmare before Christmas. The worst nightmare for our company to have to go through a warehouse issue like they've been going through. It is all squared away, and by today, all back orders are supposed to be all caught up, 100% up to date, which I'm thankful for those of you who've had people waiting for a long time. I came into this month thinking, who do I need to be to reach, who do I need to be to have the influence that I want to have, or the impact that I want to have on other people, for my business to be where I want it to be, for you guys to feel empowered to be as successful as you want to be. If I want to communicate that and have that trickle down, and for you to feel that way, who do I need to be? And I came into this month, the month that it starts the holidays, the month that a lot of people dread, the month that a lot of people step back, the month that a lot of people think that this is too hard. And I was like, no, this is the best month of the year to become a coach and to join our team and to be part of Beachbody. And here's why. And we had a team call this last month about 5 ways that we're better. And I don't mean that in a egotistical way. I mean that in a, with my whole heart and soul. I believe our approach to health and fitness is better than anything else out there for the money that people are investing. Like, it is insane. And so I have those slides, and I have that recording in our team page. If you can't find it, please let me know. I want to send it to you, or it's on my YouTube channel. And we talked about the cost of a nutritionist, the cost of like all the other options for nutrition, all the other options for supplementation that could try to replace Shakeology, all the other options for fitness out there, all the other options for a coach, all the other options for a growth community like we have, right? And when you start to see just the facts of the obesity rate, the diabetes rate, the lifestyle disease, it's killing people, the fear that people have, the problems that our world is struggling with, and you see black and white, the solutions we have to offer, what happens? Your belief is like, oh yeah, no brainer. All of a sudden you go from, I'm afraid that people are going to think that I'm annoying them, I'm afraid that I'm going to be salesy, I'm afraid of what they're going to think, to, oh no, like, blow it out of the water, no brainer. Obviously, this is the best thing that people could do for themselves right now in the middle of the holidays, in the middle of all the crazy. This is what people need in order to take steps towards being the best version of themselves. And that, as coaches, is what we want. On our team, that's what we want. I want people to want to be the best versions of themselves, and I want them to see that I can help them do that. I can help show them a way to make that happen. So that is critical, is your belief and your mindset. And so I had that going into this, and I was like, this is what I'm going to teach. And you know what? I need a goal that's going to push me. And so I set the goal of Operation Transform 20, not the program, but like Transform 20 Lives. I want to help 20 people get started with their transformations. I'm going to try really hard not to show you guys my boobs because I'm feeding my daughter. Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you, like, I think I'm not even, or maybe halfway there, but I still like fully am running at, like, and believing that this could be very much completely full in the next 5 days. I don't know where my thing is, but that's why I'm at Success Club 14, is because I had set a super high goal for myself, fully believing that I know at least 20 people who need to get started in their health journey. I know at least 20 people, right? We have millions of people who are overweight and who are suffering and who are isolated and who are feeling depressed and who are lonely and who need a growth community and who need someone in their corner and who need help with their nutrition and who need to help overcome hard things in their life. And I want to be in their corner, and I want to show them that they have greatness inside of them. And this is the platform that I can do that with. That's the beauty of coaching. I can do that. I can help several people. You can help several people with this platform, which is really amazing. Okay, so that is kind of where, if you see any of my stuff on like social media, that's always my mindset, is that's the base of it. And that's what motivates me to do live videos, to get creative, I'm like, we need to start interviewing each other. So I'm so thankful that Meg did an interview with me, and I've got one scheduled for Friday with Sierra. And I think we should start doing that to each other. Like, start interviewing each other. What's your story? Tell me what you've overcome in life. Why did you decide to do this? Where are you going? Do you think other people should do this? How simple is that? So we did it on Instagram. I've done it on Facebook several times. That was actually my first Instagram like split video. Super simple once I figured it out. So here, I want to give you some bullet points especially for the new coaches on our team. Our heart, and I say our because all the leaders on our team, our heart is for you to have quick success in this business, to start to catch that fire and get excited about what's possible. Because it's the $25 paycheck that got me excited about leaving my nursing income, you know? And so I wanted to share with you some bullet points of how to earn $500 in this next month. And this will work if you go into it with that belief, like in your heart, people need me to share this. This is without a doubt the most affordable and powerful approach to health and fitness that our sick and fear-driven world needs right now. Our team is amazing. We have a freaking amazing group that wakes up at 4:30 in the morning to be crazy and work out together. Like, who does that? That is rare, and something that I bet you more people want to be a part of than you would give credit, than you would think. We have another group at 6:30 for those that's like, that's insane, and I'm not that crazy. Okay, so here's bullet points. Helping or earning $500 in this next month, really all that is 10 people. Because for most challenge packs, besides the discounted one that's at 140 right now, I think you'll earn like $40 for that one. But for the $160 challenge packs, as a measure, I don't know what the word is. My brain is like not working for this word, but just so you know, a $160 challenge pack, you will earn $50. So if someone buys a $200 challenge pack because they want added things, or they want the deluxe, like the deluxe challenge pack, I think you earn $80 from that. I wish I had that number right in front of me, but I'm pretty sure it's $80 for the $200 challenge pack, $50 for the $160 challenge pack. So use that to gauge what you want your paycheck to be. 10 people, it really isn't a lot. I think we get in our head, and we should start, okay. Thanks, Nick. 40 to 70, depending. Okay. We should start with just like, let's just aim to help 3. There's nothing wrong with that. That you have to help 3 before you can help 10. So do whatever like helps your brain believe that it's totally possible. But if you're willing to go there with me, I'm challenging you in this next month to help 10 people. 10 people going into the new year, 10 people. We've got this insane sale right now in November that everyone's going to be spending a gajillion dollars from their home in just a couple days for Black Friday. Everyone's looking for sales and promotion. So you better be your best billboard so that people see what you have to offer. And next month we have the launch of 9-Week Control Freak, which so many people are excited about and looking forward to. And I can't wait. I'm going to have Felisa do a little call or a live video for us, just sharing her excitement and her experience from the program, because she was in the test group, which has been incredible. But we had another incredible opportunity, and we're going into the New Year's. What does everyone and their mother want to do January 1st, right? Especially after this year. Everyone's expecting for the reset button to be pushed January 1st, 2021. And if we don't get people shifting their mindset right now and shifting their habits right now, 2021 is going to be just as much of a cluster as 2020. And so how can we help them? And this is where it goes back to, yes, we want to make money for our families. That is important. There's nothing wrong with that. But the only way that we can do that is by serving other people. So it is not selfish of us to want to earn a good living to help support our family, especially when we're serving other people. Because if you're not serving other people, you're not going to be making money in this business, because that's what we're about. Okay, so 10 people. And then this second part that is the most powerful, and I want to challenge you guys to do it over and over and over again through different lenses of your story, is to share your story. And here's a framework of how to effectively do that. Number one, you share something that you struggled with in the past. I remember when there was a time when I felt so, and for me and for many people, we have multiple different pieces to our story, right? So like I could talk about when I almost died when I was 11, hit by a drunk driver. I could talk about surgeries. I could talk about being divorced. I could talk about my health struggle, like my struggle with anxiety and depression and not being able to lose weight, feeling I was broken, being told I was broken, being told I was too overweight, and that was why my first husband left me. Like I could talk about these different things and share my story piece by piece. This is why you can never stop sharing your story, because there's so many layers to you and who you are and what you're about. So share your story. In the past, this is what I struggled with. Here I am now. This is how I feel. Here's where I'm at. Here's why I started coaching, or here's why I started with this team. Here's why I started this approach to health. Here's what I've experienced. Here's what's happening now. And then the third part is here's where I'm going. So here is so you felt, feel, found, right? It's kind of like those three, if you were going to summarize it in 3 words. But your future, now that I've experienced this, here's why I want you to do this with me and why I am excited about where I'm going. I've lost 5 pounds in this last week. I'm really excited because here's my goal. And I used to think that that was not even possible. Now I know it is. I have the program that's going to get me there and the support that's going to get me there. And I'm excited to help other people who felt stuck where I was. And it can be very simple, but always, always, always end with where you're going and an invite for people to go with you. You don't want people to just be inspired by your story. You want them to know that you want them to come with you. And there's an opportunity for them to work with you. There's an opportunity for them to transform with you. There's an opportunity for them to learn with you. So that is like the best framework and what I use to share my story. And I highly, highly encourage you to do the same today. It could be a before and after picture. It could be a live video. It could be something that you've never shared. And this is where don't air your dirty laundry on social media. When we're vulnerable and we share our hard stuff, it's because we want to be relatable, because people are going through hard shit right now. And if we only show the good, if we only show like, look at how perfect my life is, we're going to make other people feel worse. So when you're vulnerable and you share your struggles, you share the realness, you share the authenticity, but you say, this is really hard. Here's how I'm going to overcome it. Here's how I came out of it. Here's my perspective. Here's what I'm still thankful for. you're showing the example of how they could do that too. And that's what coaching is about. That's what marketing is about. You're showing other people, if I can do it, you can do it. There's nothing different about me than what you have inside of you. I'm just trying to be the best version of myself and trying to pull that out of you. And that is really how I think we could change the world. Like, if each of us help everyone around us be the best version of themselves, nobody's going to want to kill each other anymore, right? Nobody's going to want to, like, we're going to end all the suicide. We're going to start, parents are going to want to take care of themselves, and they're going to invest, and they're going to have better marriages. And then their kids are going to want to take care of themselves because they have an example of their parents doing that. So it's what we're doing is so powerful, like for generations to come, so powerful. And lead with that kind of purpose when you're showing up on Instagram. Lead with that kind of purpose and anticipation when you're sending invites for people to do this with you. This isn't about being afraid to offend people. This is about changing their life and having that generational impact and changing our world. And I know that that sounds like so Pinteresty, but it makes sense. Like, you can feel it when you talk about it. It absolutely will. Okay. So the next bullet point, so we have 10 people, right? Sharing your story consistently. And then you're going to talk to everyone. I don't care if you go through your cell phone and send something to all your contacts. You're going to talk to everyone with the fire inside of your heart that what you have works, and you have a gift that is invaluable to share with people. And you're so excited about it, and you want everyone to do it with you. And what you're inviting to is your journey. You're inviting for them to be a part of this journey with you. All of us have a group in December. Marissa, I will get you added as a coach in the bod group that I have. Meg, did I already add you as a coach? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay. Marissa, I will add you for sure, because I know you just got signed up. And then Meg, I will check. I thought I sent you an invite, but maybe not. But I'll double check. And so everyone should have a December, so like growth group, a challenge group, boot camp, whatever you want to call it. Everyone should have one of those. Mine is themed dumbbells and jingle bells, which is fun. But that is kind of our group where I'm going to do some giveaways in December, and it's going to be a good time. But that's where you're going to put your people, is in your bod group, so you can support them. I will also say that our workout groups have been the best I've ever experienced in 4.5 years. So you are more than welcome to join one and invite your people to one. And we have one at 4:45 in the morning and 6:30 in the morning. And Britton actually wanted to start one at 7 at night, all Pacific time. So you are more than welcome to join those and invite to those. And talk to everyone. If someone was within 3 feet of you, you ask them a question about what they do. They're going to ask you what you do, and you tell them, actually, I'm a health and fitness coach. It's changed my life. It's so amazing. What do you like? And just ask people. We don't have, like, if something scares you, do it. That should be like, be the yes girl this next month. If something scares you, you have to do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. Channel your inner Mel Robbins. If you don't know who that is, look her up on YouTube. And when you're talking to them, ask them their struggles. Hey, I have to ask, do you struggle with like weight gain? I mean, maybe don't say it that way, but do you struggle with your health and wellness in the winter during the holidays? I'm curious what you're doing right now since the gyms are closed for your own workouts. I'm curious, how's your nutrition going? Do you have any healthy recipes? Just ask them questions, and then see their struggles, offer a solution. That's what this is about. See their struggles, offer a solution. See their struggles, offer a solution. You can't see their struggles unless you ask them questions. Ask people questions on social media. Hey, what does your workout routine look like right now? Are you having a hard time in isolation from COVID that's never ending? Be a part of my growth group. These women are amazing. Like, I'm really encouraged by them. I think you'd love it. You should try it out. And then the last bullet point that I put in here is to know 100% why the right people should work with you and our team. This is important. And last call, I had everyone write down why someone should work with you. Why should someone join you? Why should they listen to you? Why should they listen to your recommendations? Know that, even if you're brand new, none of us know everything. But if you, like, someone should join me because I'm going to show up for them. And I'm going to like hold them accountable. And because I'm leading by example, and I know I may not show up for myself right now, but I'll show up for them. And so you know that your people should join you because fill in the blank. And when you write that down and you have it in front of you, when you're posting on social media or you're talking to your friends or you're sending invites, it's very powerful because everyone's going to feel your confidence and excitement. They will also feel your hesitation. And so if you're scared of what they're going to say, if you're expecting them to think this is too expensive, if you're expecting them to give you an objection, if you're expecting that will most likely happen. So if you don't want those to happen, expect them to say yes. Expect them to work with you. Expect them to see the value in this. And when they don't, that is a challenge that you are going to learn from. This morning, I was listening to, what is this one? The best motivational speech compilation ever. 2 hours of it. This is why I told the girls this morning. I'm like the most annoying positive person. Imagine my husband living with me, because this is what I fill my head with every single morning at 4:30 in the morning. And the whole thing is about struggle is essential for success. Failure is essential for success. It is not a question. It is going to happen. It is the only way that we become great. And so if you have this, even though you're terrified of it, you don't know how it's going to happen, but deep down you feel like you were made for greatness. Deep down you were made to really make an impact in this world. You just have no idea what it's looked like. Don't expect it to be easy, because it won't be. Doesn't mean you can't do it. You absolutely can, because you are strong. But know that there's going to be fears and inadequacies and self-destructive thoughts and old patterns and old habits that are going to get in your way. To get to a place you've never been, you have to do things and say things and take steps that you've never taken before. And that's okay. And I promise you, it becomes addicting. It really does. You start to see a challenge and you're like, oh, I got to do it. This is going to suck, but I've got to do it, right? Like our 4:30 in the morning wake up calls. Never done that before with a group of people. I mean, I used to do it when I first started coaching. I had to wake up at 4:30 in order to do this and work my full-time job, but never with this many people. That's amazing. And guess what? Because we challenge ourselves to that, every single person feels amazing afterwards because we did something hard and we're succeeding at it. So I wanted to leave you with that. Any questions? I'll put these bullet points when I post the recording, but do you guys have any questions or things that you're struggling with right now that you want to talk through real quick? We good? Okay. Good to see your guys' faces. Thank you for being on. I will get this recording up soon. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful for you guys. Also, I put a little current happenings graphic on our team page so that you guys know all the things that you have to invite to, including the Cyber Week sale, which I'm sure you all got an email about from Beachbody. It's not super awesome, but there are some things like the 3-day refresh, and there's some like cute shirts in there for $13. But I just want to let you know that that was happening.
But the 140 is awesome. So that's kind of the thing.
Dude, 140 and the 200, the deluxe.
I know.
It's like,
I was like saying how like the nutritional program, I'm like, if you were just interested in any one of these separately, it's worth getting it all in the package because you're getting it for so cheap, like the add-on. So it's like worth just like exploring, even if, you know, they're not interested in that.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And the 200, the deluxe challenge pack that comes with the Shakeology, Energize, and Recover, it actually is, you save more money doing that. Just so everybody knows, people save more money and they will get more. And the Energize is kind of life-changing. So
the Recover is too.
It's so true. The Recover is too.
When you don't have that crap and you're like, I swear you guys, for 3 weeks during this program, I did not have it. And it's funny what your mind does to you, because there was a minute where I was like, oh, I'm not really feeling that sore. Maybe this program isn't doing what I want it to. And then I was out of my recover. And then I was just like, oh, yeah, that's right. I remember this feeling.
That's amazing. That's so good to know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Marissa, welcome. Welcome. And Meg, nice to have you on this call too. I love seeing you guys.
Thank you.
I got to be on a call. I don't know if you guys saw that in my story. There was only like 10 of us, and she was on a Zoom call like this, and I was like feeling like nobody's business. And I after this program, you guys, like, I don't usually follow her stories because she does so much stuff, and like I don't really have time. But I actually have been following her, and you guys might want to, because she actually does talk a lot about objections you might be getting from 9-Week Control Freak for the equipment and stuff. But after this program, I'm even more in love with that woman, because she freaking is no BS, man. I'm telling you. You talk about, like, you know, the objections and people, what people give you, like, she lays it down. And one of the things, you guys, for a personal training session with Autumn, this is something you guys can use. About anywhere from $200 to $350 a session. So that is what people pay for her to show up to their house, and everybody else gets a whole program of more than one program of hers for like a fraction of that cost.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that, because it's really great to compound with like Alana, which is also $300 for a half-hour session.
Yeah.
And booked out, and I'm sure Adam's the same. Like, it's so insane. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how Beachbody makes money. Like, seriously. Because then you look at Shakeology, and like 1,900 times you test every single batch. That's crazy. Companies don't do that. And what's in it is insane. And you split it up into the 5 different supplement formulas, and that's like less than $20 per formula for a full month's supply. That's crazy. People think, and that's like, when you know that and you get price objections, you're like, no, you don't understand, you know. And I think that's where we can talk more in our stories and talk more about that stuff. You don't understand. This is insane.
I did want to throw out there, we are doing a to be determined group. Prep week is starting next Monday. We are doing just to be mindset for any of you. It's open to whoever wants to join it. We have a certified mentor who has lost 10 pounds on it, and she's going to be leading it with me. And we're just really excited to just kind of focus a lot of, of the struggles are when it comes to nutrition, and just helping people realize how easy to understand. I also think To Be Mindset is a great stepping stone into like more of the portion control and the containers. It helps understand what is like a nutrient dense carb and different things. So like I've looked at that. Some of my clients have kind of graduated. Once they feel comfortable in that, then they try to take on the container system, because they feel more comfortable knowing what foods to put in their containers. But we're just really excited, because again, we are not getting Alana for $300, and just having her have that success. And then we're going to do weekly calls and just like helping kind of with meal preps and just anything that people have questions and comments. And this is part of the job, right? We do something and we learn and we see how we can help people, and then we tweak it as we go of what works. And I'm really excited for it.
Question, Nikki, are you guys going to be in that group? Because I don't know a whole lot about To Be Mindset. Are you guys going to be posting things from like the content from that, and like,
yes, like all the things To Be Mindset?
Can you add me so that maybe I can learn?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the little bod group, like request to join, in our page.
Okay, thank you.
Words don't come to me easily.
I love it. Awesome, you guys. I have got to run, but
yes,
thank you so much for showing up. I'm proud of you all. I love you all. So glad Marissa and Meg, you're on, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.